What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the latest news directly related to our story. I will show you the updates that happened just for the last 24 hours. And I will show you that we are on the right path because we have a lot of activity from other side, from our counterparty. And this shows that we are working hard and we are winning this battle. On top of that, I will show you some updates regarding the upcoming events that might be very important for the community. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for the community. So, and let's start with this tweet. This tweet was made by Brandon Kochkodin, and for those of you who don't know, this is the person who wrote at least two hit piece articles on Forbes regarding MMTLP community and MMTLP stock, and one of them was published on April 26th and it's titled MMTLP, the wild saga of the meme stock that's left thousands of shareholders with nothing. And the second one was made on June 22nd and it's titled The Loony Conspiracy Theory Threatening Wall Street. And both of these articles were destroyed by MMTLP community right after they were published. And I have to say that Brandon Kochkodin is quite a tricky person because he definitely knows about the real situation regarding MMTLP story and MMTLP community, but he intentionally makes this type of articles. So let me show you what did he post. He made this tweet, let me show you, just several hours ago, yesterday, as you can see, on August 22nd, and he wrote, Clifton DuBois Jr. is the CEO of the successor company to MMTLP. MEMA equals earn marked from Winrat. And he added the letter of Representative Eli Crane that he made on July 14th. And he also published this link. And this link leads us to this webpage. It is the official Federal Election Commission website. And right here you can see that Clifton DuBois, as a contributor, made a contribution of $1,000 to Eli Crane for Congress. And he made this contribution back in September 2022. And he thinks, Brandon Kochkodin thinks that, I don't know what is he thinking about, is the purpose of this tweet, but let me show you what did Junk Savvy wrote. And she wrote, wait, let me get this straight. Clifton DuBois Jr., the CEO of NextBridge Hydrocarbons, a private oil and gas exploration company whose assets were represented by the Series A preferred share dividend MMTLP, never intended or authorized to trade by the issuers, made a $1,000 campaign contribution to Representative Eli Crane in September 2022, 3.5 months before the MMTLP fiasco was created by market makers, brokers and regulators SEC and FINRA who protect them, and 10 months before Representative Eli Crane issued a letter of support for answers for the 65,000 plus investors who have had no shares, no trading, no money, no reconciliation and no answers for 257 days. Did I get that right? So either DuBois knew the historical U3 halt on December the 8th, which ended trading 2 days before investors were told they could trade by the corporate actions. Yep, they were two. Brokers and VP of OTC Markets, Jeff Mendel, was coming and he would need a politician in his pocket. Or DuBois was able to leverage a $1,000 campaign contribution to a congressional representative almost a year later to get a letter in support of answers for his victimized shareholders. And this is what qualifies an investigative journalism, Forbes. Brandon Kochkodin, I sure hope you are paid more for your pay-to-play journalism that it cost for DuBois to buy a congressman's support for answers, as your post implies. If you're holding your breath for a Pulitzer, you might want exile now. Brandon Koshkadin, remind us again about how naked short selling really isn't a thing. Yeah, and he wrote in one of his articles that naked shorting doesn't exist, and right after that, and right before that, even a judge made the ruling that naked shorting is on the market right now. So, and yes, this tweet shows that we are on the right path, and again, probably he was paid by some major players on the other side of the field to make this type of tweet. So, and let's move forward. We are on the Due Diligence Twitter account, and he wrote this tweet 13 hours ago. And let me quote it for you. One request for Sharecount is in. This comes as a result of a Zoom call a community member who wishes to remain anonymous and myself took part in not long ago. We must keep pushing, we must keep fighting, we must keep calling. And he added this screenshot. We have a lot of blacked out data, but the main idea is crystal clear. So, hi, thanks for checking back in. I shared your previous request for a share count with FINRA last month. I don't think it's an unreasonable request. I just requested an update from FINRA and will update you when I get a response. Thanks. And this letter was written on August 22nd, and the original letter is here. Hello, how are you? The dams are starting to speak out on the MMTLP issue. Please see the attached letter. I'm hoping you ask Senator Blacked Out to speak out on the issue. Do you think she would be willing to make action by writing a similar letter? So, and yes, it is another good news, and it is another proof that we are working and we are achieving some results that definitely will lead us to our victory. So let me show you another update from Mark Basila this time. And he wrote this tweet 12 hours ago. MMTLP, great news. Anna Trades will be back on Twitter in time to be my special co-host for this Monday's space call. She's looking forward to re-engaging with the civil side of the community. And let me show you that Anna deleted her Twitter account again. And you probably know that she was attacked by MMTLP community members. And it is quite weird, but it is what it is. And this is the second time when she deleted it. And I hope we won't see any more this type of actions from other community members towards your contribution to the MMTLP story. So, and let me show you another update from Mark. 7 hours ago, he wrote this. Special guest co-host Anna Trades shares her experience in demanding congressional action, as well as some of her personal face-to-face meetings with congressional reps and staff. We will be covering a lot of relevant topics for MMTLP and whole lot more. And yes, I think it might be quite interesting space call, and you can find the reminder and the announcement of the space call on Mark Basil Twitter account. And I think, yes, it might be very useful for the community. On top of that, let me show you another quite interesting detail that was retweeted by John Burda, and he retweeted the tweet that was originally made by Rob R. And John Burda wrote, how would any of them have access to NBA shares? This makes no sense. And Rob R wrote this on August 23rd. How do brokers adjust their operational conversions and settle short positions without adhering to Reg SHO? Buying like kind and quantity. They had no access to NetBridge shares. How did they buy back borrowed shares, MMTLP? And he refers to the letter that was made basically a couple of days ago on August 21st by Congressional Research Service. And this letter is quite controversial, and I covered it a couple of days ago, and I will show you even more information regarding it. But let me show you this in details. So, let me quote you this. FINRA states that broker-dealers have adjusted their operational conversation to accept next bridge shares to close out the MMTLP short positions. As much the MMTLP trading halt and deletion may not have affected short sellers' capabilities to close their MMTLP positions so long as they had access to next bridge shares. And how it is even possible that the naked shorters, the shorters who basically the companies who had the short position on MMTLP had access to next bridge shares? How it is even possible? It doesn't make sense. And this is another controversial statement from this letter. And the most important part, that it is an official statement that was made by Congressional Research Service. So, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense. But in general, I have to say that we have some updates from our counterparty, from so-called bad guys, and this means that we are on the right path, and we already achieved some major results, and we are about to see even more results regarding our case. And that is why we still have to unite and we still have to fight together. And to do it, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and drop me a line in the comment section for whatever reasons you want. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap.